Do you want to start selling on eBay? Do you want to build an amazing selling machine? Well, it all starts with selling the right products on eBay. Hey guys, welcome to the ZIK YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to go over the top 20 niches for selling on eBay and one mistake you should avoid. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on a video again. Let's do this. One of the most recommended methods to find best-selling items is by finding the best-selling niches. In this video, I will reveal the top 20 niches to sell on eBay, but wait. Before we jump into that list, let me show you how you should not search for niches. This is what most sellers who unfortunately fail usually do, and I want to make sure you are not going to be one of them. You can go into eBay and search for niches such as chef, knife, and when you get the results, there are two filters here on the left side that you have to click on, and those filters are buy it now, which is located right here under buying format, and then this will refresh the page, and you will actually have to go down on the filters again and select US only, which is located under item location. And now we have the relevant results. Now your job as a seller would be to predict your chances to sell. So you have to find out the demand level, the competition, the success rate, and the average selling price. And based on all of this information, make a decision. So now what you have to do is you have to basically scroll manually through all of these products and look at the number of times they sold. So this item sold 950 times. But in order to see how many sales it has in the last 30 days, you actually have to click on the title and open it up. And here your next step is to click here on sold. So it says 950 sold. You have to click on it. And then you basically have to go and calculate it. So you have to count how many times this sold in the last 30 days. You have to calculate the number of times it sold, the date of purchase. So you actually have to count all of this manually in order to get the information that you really and truly need to know if there will be a profit or demand when it comes to these items. So for this example, if you go all the way from the 30th of April, which is right here, and then you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to May 30th. Okay, it might seem easy for one product, but you have to analyze all of the products that are on the first page of eBay in order to get the right results. What sellers usually do is they only look at this number here just to get an understanding of what the demand is. But it doesn't give you the full picture. It does not give you the success rate. So you have to go through this page, open up each one, see how many they sold, if they were successful, and so on, and calculate each one individually. And then you can decide if you want to sell in this niche. Now, that was time consuming, right? Is there a way to speed up the process? Why, yes. Yes, there is. Let me show you how you can speed up the process, but even more important, how you can see accurate statistics that will help you decide if the niche is actually top or slop. Let's go ahead and analyze the chef knife niche again, but this time I'll use ZIK Analytics. And here in ZIK Analytics, I will jump into the product research tool. In the search bar, I will type in chef knife, as we did in eBay. Later, I will tell you more about ZIK, but let's first see the results of our niche, chef knife. All right, guys, so this is an amazing tool that does all of the work for you. So everything that we did manually here on eBay, ZIK Analytics actually does it for you and presents the results to you just like this. Here you have the sell-through rate. And what this means is it tells you the demand. So for every one listing out of the top 100 listings, there are 10 potential buyers for every one listing. That's amazing. You have over 1,000 sold items in the last 30 days. Now remember, all of these stats are from the last 30 days. So there's no need to go into eBay and manually count all of the sales on these search results. ZIK Analytics does it for you. We have the sales earnings in the last 30 days, which is over $25,000. The successful listings tells you that it's 78%, which means out of the top 100 listings on eBay, 78 listings successfully sold. And this is all talking about this first page, these first 100 items. So ZIK took all of this information, how many times they sold in the last 30 days, their average product prices, which is right here, the average product price out of all of these items, ZIK went and calculated it for you to $24.56. Here you have your searched keyword. Here the pie graph tells you how diverse this market is with the sellers. Then you have the trend graph where it tells you when the trend went up or when it went down. It tells you all of the sales for each day. So for May 30th, there were 64 sales. Then of course down below you have the product list. Here you have the seller information. You can even scan this seller right here from ZIK Analytics. You have their feedback score, the number of times they sold their item. Here as well as over on the right side, it's the same number. So this first item here, you can see the photo, the title sold 67 times in the last 30 days, and total sold, which is lifetime sales, is 134 for $15.99. You can also click on these icons here at the top to filter these results out from lowest to highest or from highest to lowest. ZIK Analytics helps you save so much time. So now let's find an item here. This first item on ZIK Analytics. When clicking on the title, it opens it up on eBay. Here we have the information, 134 sold for $15.99. Now, if we go back here to eBay and we actually go onto the first item, which is the first item here as well, if we click on it, open it up, it's the same exact item. So you can see how ZIK Analytics basically jumps into the data of eBay and gathers all of the information for you. So you don't actually have to go through each product, each seller to see how many times an item sold, to see what the title is, to see what the average product price is, to see the demand, the success rate. ZIK Analytics does all of that for you. It jumps into the eBay database and gathers all of this information and hands it out to you so you save time, which in return, you save money. Okay. Did you guys see that? That is the power of ZIK Analytics. And this power can be all yours. All you have to do is go to www.zikanalytics.com. ZIK is an amazing tool that has helped over 60,000 sellers in the last 4 years. It gives you real value. It helps people to avoid scams. There are so many features like the product research, competitor research, category research, title builder, and more. It offers everything that you need to build a selling machine on eBay. It's super easy to get started. And by the way, it is currently 50% off on monthly fees. There's a 7-day trial for only $1 with all of the features. Yes, you heard that right. If after 6 days you don't want to continue, you can cancel it and you won't be charged. Now that you have seen the power of using ZIK Analytics, let's complete our list of top 20 niches to sell on eBay in 2021. Magnetic false eyelashes, and this falls under the niche makeup. I did narrow them down a little bit just so we can get more realistic stats. Now, what you see here on ZIK for magnetic false eyelashes is exactly the same information that you would find on eBay, but on eBay you would have to do it manually. Like we said, here ZIK gives you all of the stats, which is very time convenient. Now, these are the stats from the last 30 days. You can see the sales earnings are at $10,000, over 1,000 sold items, at an average product price of $7.72. Now you can just scroll down to the product list and find a product that best fits you and your store. And the one that best fits is the one with the highest amount of sales and lowest amount of competition. What's really cool about ZIK Analytics, it also tells you who is a dropshipper. So every time you see this icon next to an item, this means it's a dropshipper who is selling it. So you can always go ahead and scan the seller. You can click on the title and open it up on eBay. And if you want to, you can click on AliExpress, which is this little box. And you can find this item selling on AliExpress and check out the prices. So here are some of the items selling on AliExpress. You compare it to this seller here and their product. You can see the price on AliExpress, the number of times they sold, and of course, it calculates the profit for you if you were to sell any of these products for $8.27. Our next niche is toys, and we decided to go with Disney toys because they do have some demand, as you can see by the stats. Sales earnings are over $30,000 at an average product price of $8.83. The sell-through rate is at 5,896%, which means out of the top 100 listings on eBay, there are 58 potential buyers for every one listing. So let's scroll down to the product list to see what Disney toys are being sold. The number one selling item here is this 2021 McDonald's Thai Beanie Boo's Baby Babies Happy Meal toys or set. Then the second item is the Disney Pixar Cars, as well as the third item. And the fourth item is also a McDonald's Disney Princess or Star Wars Happy Meal toys. Now, if you don't use AliExpress as your supplier, that's fine. All you do is go to this wrench here, source website, and choose from Amazon.com, Amazon UK, Walmart, AliExpress, CJ Dropshipping, or Alibaba. When selecting one of these suppliers, it will refresh your search and you will have those icons here. Our next niche is pets, and we decided to narrow it down with pet bed. You can see the stats of $36,000 of sales earnings in the last 30 days at an average product price of $18.02. Looking at this trend graph, you can see that there is no major fall in pet beds. Every day seems to have sales. Now scrolling down to the product list. Every time you see this icon, it means it's a Vero item, and we usually avoid these types of items. But as always, there are great alternatives to Vero items. The second item that's being sold the most is this cat tree bed furniture for scratching, tower post, condo, kitten, pet, playhouse. 176 sold in the last 30 days. 464 overall sales for $48.59. Another item that is doing well is this large pet bed mattress. You can see the photo here. Sold 102 times in the last 30 days. 1,577 lifetime sales for $16.99. Now, under our niche beauty, we found the LED light therapy is doing well. The sales earnings are over $36,000 and an average product price of $47.77. Successful listings is at 63%. Now, what LED light therapy is, scrolling down to the product list, it's basically a box that looks like this, where you could put your face in it, and it gives you a facial. Now, when you search for the niche beauty, a lot of these items come up in different colors. They offer different facials and so on. Of course, different prices. The number one selling item here is the 7-color LED light therapy skin rejuvenation. 69 sold in the last 30 days, 150 lifetime sales at $65.99. This is an up-and-coming item, so I suggest you jump on the trend train. Now, books. Books is a niche for itself. Books is a general word, and we did not narrow it down. You have cookbooks, kids books, cartoon books, history books, many different product of books under the niche books, but we kept this general. So you can see the sales earnings are over $55,000. The average product price is $23. The sell-through rate is 1,810%. Of course, scrolling down to our product list. The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, 467 sales in the last 30 days. 5,019 lifetime sales for $37. The Lost Ways, item number 2, 276 sales in the last 30 days. 8,268 overall sales at $47. Now again, if you're interested in this, you just go ahead and click on the title. It opens it up on eBay for you. You can go ahead and look at 14 sold in the last 24 hours, 6 available. You can get all of the information that you already have on ZIK, but here you would have to do it manually, and there's really no reason for you to do that at all. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. There's a lot to go. Please consider subscribing to our channel to always stay updated on all of the latest and the hottest topics. Thank you. Getting back to it. Now, under the niche clothes, we have selected dresses. We are in the warmer months of the year, and of course, demand will be higher. As you can see, the sales earnings in the last 30 days are over $83,000. Successful listings is at 84%, which again means that out of the top 100 listings on eBay, 84 successfully sold. So if you were to jump into eBay and do this manually, you would see that out of the top 100 listings, 84 have successfully sold something. But why do it manually when ZIK does everything for you? And you can scroll down to the product list and see all of the items that are on eBay. You can see the seller. You can scan the seller to get more information. You have their feedback score, the number of times the item sold, the photo, the title, the total sales, lifetime sales, the price, where the item is located. And of course, you can automatically see with your supplier if they carry this item. And it calculates the profit for you right away. Now, for the niche hair, we have the hair regrowth solution. 110,000 sales earnings at an average product price of 21%. Here, the successful listings is 4,603%, which means that out of the top 100 listings on eBay, there are 46 potential buyers for every one listing. Scrolling down to the trend graph, you can see that it's a very stable. And then, of course, to the product list. This second item here you can see is a drop shipper. So you can see if you can find an item like this and sell it on eBay and make a profit. You can see that the prices are pretty average, not low, not super high, but there is a profit to be made. Now, for our niche fitness, we have decided to search for dumbbells. Here we have a sales earnings of $117,000, over 1,100 sold items at an average product price of $140. The trend graph is a little sketchy, up and down, but again, you can see that there has been sales every day for the last 30 days, never a huge fall. Now, looking at the items, the first item here is weight dumbbell set, 66 pounds, adjustable, and it sold 166 times in the last 30 days, 2,506 lifetime sales at $59.99. Of course, you have some dumbbells such as this fourth item here at $8.95. Now, I'm sure if I clicked on this title, the price will change depending on the weight of the dumbbells that I choose. So that's also important to consider. Just because it says $8.95 does not mean that all of these cost $8.95. It obviously means that the price is changing for the weight of the dumbbell. Now, under the niche luxury, we have selected luxury watches. $151,000 in sales earnings at an average product price of $180. Scrolling down to the product list. Now, for luxury watches, some of these prices are a little sketchy. You have this number one item here selling for $14.98. Second item on the list is selling for $69.49. All the way down here, we have an item that's selling for $109, $129, $160. This one is selling for $854. All right, guys, so for under the niche shoes, we have mesh shoes. Of course, there's running shoes, kids' shoes, women's shoes, men's shoes. We selected mesh shoes and narrow down our search. So here for the sales earnings, we have over $166,000 in sales earnings, over 6,800 sold items at an average product price of $26.93. And check out this trend graph. The trend is up right now. Again, a new up and coming item on eBay. People are selling and making a profit, so jump on this trend train as well. Scrolling down to the product list, you have this number one selling item here. It's for swim, diving, surf, aqua sport shoe. 511 sold in the last 30 days. 6,199 sold overall at $18.99. Men's athletic running. We have here another running shoe. Here is just a men's running shoe, outdoor, Puma men's. As you can see, looking at this list, men's shoes are doing well at nice prices. And of course, we couldn't leave cars out. So under the niche cars, we have searched for car seat cover, which apparently is doing really well on eBay with over $203,000 in sales earnings, average product price of $35. The sell-through rate is at 6,390%, and the successful listings is at 93%. The trend graph tells you that there is no dramatic fall. It's pretty stable, some ups and downs, but there are no days that have no sales. Now, scrolling down to the product list, the number one selling item here is this auto seat cover for car, truck, SUV, van. And it's universal, and it comes in 12 colors. 753 sold in the last 30 days. 12 colors at a price of $27.99. Now, when looking at ZIK Analytics and looking at an item, it's really important to see the titles, read the titles, and try to find commonalities. So if there's a certain word that's repeating, such as universal, if you can see that there are selling in different colors, if you can see that there's added cushion and so on, know that those have high demand. And go to your supplier and look for items like these that have the same or very similar description. Seriously, guys, take advantage of the current discount on ZIK today. You won't regret it. Let's get back to the powerful tool, Link is down below. All right, bikes. It's coming around that season, the hot, sunny days. And, you know, bikes are fun for kids. They're fun for adults. They're a good way of exercising. So there is a reason why this niche is on our list for the top 20 niche ideas of 2021. Now here we have an average product price of $263.51. And of course, this is all bikes, men's, women's, kids' bikes. So what we have to do is actually scroll down to the product list. Oh, by the way, let's look at this trend graph. Check out this peak right here. This is super important. So if you have bikes that you want to put in your store, do it now, because now is the time to do so. So going back to this product list, the number one selling item is a mountain bike. No one is surprised there. Mountain bikes sell all the time and they sell for great prices. This one sold 42 times in the last 30 days. 98 lifetime sales at $255.55. Now this is a men's bike. It has 12 speed and it tells you it's a 27.5 inch bicycle. Item number 2 and item number 3 are the adult trike, 8 speed. This one has 7 speeds. Also, this item here is the adult tricycle, and they're all being sold by different sellers. So that's something you have to look at, something that's repeating. Check out the price. Check out if your supplier has them. Check out at your local sporting goods store to see if they have some of these and if you can make a profit off of them. And of course, where we take sunglasses off the list in June. Here we have $227,000 in sale earnings. An average product price for sunglasses at $27. And of course, successful listings is at 77%. Look at this trend graph. No fall. Lots of sales being made when it comes to sunglasses. Now, if you're someone who sells sunglasses on eBay, you of course know that these polarized sunglasses for sporting, fishing, and all of that, those are the number one sunglasses to be sold on eBay, because sometimes when it comes to sunglasses, one year something's in trend and the next year it's not. Here you have some normal glasses, clear lens eyeglasses. So when it comes to sunglasses and glasses, make sure to do your research. All right, so bedding is a huge niche. As you can see, $242,000. Average product price, $21. And successful listings at 99%. And not only that, the sell-through is at 15,560%. Okay, so for bedding, out of the top 100 listings, you have 99 successful. So 99 listings out of the top 100 listings sold something. And not only that, but for every one listing out of the top 100 listings, there are 155 potential buyers. So if you don't have bedding in your store like yesterday, do it now. Just put bedding in your store. But what kind of bedding? Well, it's easy. Just go down to the product list and check out what's in demand. ZIK has all of the information. It tells you, like, look at this item here. This first item comes in many different colors. By looking at the photo, you can already tell. It's Egyptian comfort, 4-piece bed sheet set. Awesome. $10. Open it up on eBay, get a little bit more information, check out if everything is $10 or maybe it depends on the size, such as twin, queen, or king. All right, so now LED lights or LED lighting is an item that usually is for outdoor furniture or outdoor living or backyard living, whatever you choose in that niche. Now again, this niche has amazing stats, as just looking at the sell-through, the sales earnings, the successful listings. I mean, this trend graph, it just zigzags, keeps going up and down. But I mean, the lowest amount of sales in one day is 379. So, or 333 is the lowest amount of sales in one day. And the successful listings is at 91%. So, going through the product list. Now you have this torchlight, LED torchlight, $6.22. Then you have these LED in rolls for $11.88. Again, another repeating strip light, LED strip light, LED strip light, strip light, strip light, strip light. Okay, so we kind of get a pattern here. These LED strip lights in colors are doing well. They're making sales. So what does that mean? That's what you should be looking for with your supplier. All right, now we have mattresses. You know what goes with bedding? Mattresses. $322,000 in sales earnings in the last 30 days. Successful listings at 84%. Who knew people bought mattresses on eBay? I did not know this until I saw these stats. The average product price is $141. And look at this trend graph. Is there a day that there weren't any sales? I don't think so. Let's go down to the product list. So you have this number one item, and it is a Vero item, but it's a mattress topper. It's memory foam. 246 sold in the last 30 days. 3,408 total at $47.99. So here, the second item, it's a mattress pad, deep pocket cooling, breathable topper, fitted mattress pad protector, $15.98. Extra thick mattress topper, $68.99. And just because you maybe have a store that just sells headphones, Bluetooth speakers, electronics, whatever, does not mean that you should not have these products in your store somewhere under a certain name, because if you aren't doing this, you're losing a lot of money. Don't just stick to one niche. So speaking of Bluetooth speakers, you can see that the sales earnings are over $331,000. Successful listings is at 93%. 7,299% of a sell-through rate at an average product price of $55.34. The trend is looking good. Now scrolling down to the product list, the number one selling item is this Bluetooth speaker, wireless waterproof outdoor stereo, 739 sales in the last 30 days. 5,016 overall sales at $15.95. Item 1, 3, 5, and so on look pretty much the same. So what I suggest to you is find something same or similar to these items that keep repeating. Come up with a better title using the ZIK Analytics title builder. Come up with a better price, but yet ensure you that you still have a profit and not too much lower than your competition, because you don't want to give stuff away for free. But it's really important you do your research. Now, when you have Bluetooth speakers, you might as well have a headset in your store. Sales earnings are over $336,000. Average product price $19. And successful listings is at 93%. Now, I have to mention the sell-through. It's at 17,399%, which means that there are 173 buyers for every one product on the top 100 item list on eBay. Here you can see the trend graph. I think it's 456 sales in one day being the lowest. No, sorry, 440 sales in one day being the lowest for headset. Now, what is a headset? It's headphones. A lot of these items are Vero items, but then scrolling down, you have a lot of the items that are not. So do your research on those, check with your supplier, make sure they're working, test your product before you start selling. And now, last but not least, power tools. You can see the sales earnings are over $614,000. Average product price, $157. Successful listings, 84%. And why power tools? Because now people are so into these DIY projects that they want to buy power tools. So yes, a lot of these items might be Vero items and a lot are not. And you don't always have to be selling power tools. You could find batteries, you can find cords, you can find screws. I don't know what else is needed when it comes to power tools, but they don't always have to be drills. They don't always have to be like those huge, heavy power tools. Look for stuff that people, after a certain amount of time of using a certain drill or whatever you want to call it, wear and tear out the material, and they look for alternatives. So be sure to have some of those batteries, chargers, cables, and so on in your store. Alright guys, so if you're still thinking about joining ZIK and have additional questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. Hope we see your name on the ZIK user list soon.